Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Anthony Michael with me. He's my newest, and I just got him a couple of weeks ago, and he is the Tony Sculpt by Gundrun Legler, and is number 961 out of 1,000 sculpts. And so I wanted to bring him on today to get him changed into a new outfit, and also to talk about a certain topic. And so I'm going to go ahead and put him down right here while I'll show you what he's going to be changing into. And let me adjust the camera. And so this is the outfit that I'm going to be changing him into. It's a little jacket that has, it's plush, made out of that really nice soft plush fabric that has dinosaurs all over it. And it says Mighty Cute on it, which is so appropriate for this little guy. And then it has a coordinating onesie underneath that has dinosaurs on it. And then it also came with these plush navy jogger trousers, and then but I'm going to match it up with these shoes that they're light blue and navy, and then with these socks, which are also light blue with navy trim. And so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I want to tell you the topic that I'm going to be discussing today. It was something that my husband and I had discussed this morning, and I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about on my video while I changed little Anthony Michael. So anyway, the topic is having tolerance for people's lack of skill sets, especially if you have them. And so I wanted to talk about that. My husband and I are completely opposites of each other. And so he's got skill sets that I don't have, and I have skill sets that he doesn't have. And so a lot of times both of us become frustrated with each other because of you know, something that we can do really well, he can't, and the other way around. And so we had this discussion, and we probably talked at least a half an hour about it. And what it is, our skill sets are so different. Like, for example, I get lost very easily. I am not wired to find my way around anywhere. In fact, I heard this saying once that it describes me perfectly, and that is, she can't find her way around a paper bag, inside of a paper bag. And so nobody ever said that about me, but I've heard that about people like me that are, challenged in that way. And it's true. It's absolutely true. If I want to go somewhere that I've never been before, I have to write down the exact instructions, including lefts and rights. And sometimes I even put little things like, what sign that I saw along the way or whatever, so that I can stay confident that I'm going in the right direction. And then once I get there, I also have to have a set of instructions about how to get back. And because my lefts and my rights get mixed up, like if I come to a street that is a cross street from, where I'm supposed to turn left or right, invariably I will choose the wrong direction to go, because I just absolutely don't have that sense of direction in my head. Where my husband is so good at finding his way around everywhere, anywhere. Like if it's someplace new that he's going, all he has to do is he'll go online to MapQuest. He'll look up, the location of where we're going, and he doesn't even have to write it down. He'll just, he'll be able to just keep it in his head, just like that, and he'll find his way there. And then and then he'll know how to get back. He won't even, it's no worries at all. He'll totally know how to get back. And that just totally, totally amazes me. I so, so wish that I had that skill. I really do. I would be out and about going everywhere if I had that skill set. But I don't. And so, I have to depend on my husband to take us places, especially long distances. It's, like I can find my way, and things that are like around in the neighborhood, or places that are not very far away, like 15 minutes away or something like that. But once it starts getting like a long distance, for some reason I have this, I'm not confident, and I get worried that I'll be able to find my way back. But he's not that way at all. But what he's opposite for me is, his lack of skill set is not knowing how, he doesn't know how to spell. And, I'm not talking about simple words, some words simple that you have to be able to memorize, that, that are hard to spell. Like, I know that when I grew up, I loved vocabulary and grammar and spelling, and I loved memorizing words and definitions and things like that. Well, he's just the opposite from me, and he never got into that and never understood it. It just, he's not wired like that. So, I guess it's because he is like an engineer type person. He's got an engineer mind, and so he's got logic, and a lot of times words aren't logical. Now, math and directions are logical, but spelling and grammar and all that stuff doesn't follow logic. And so anyway, this morning we were talking about, he was saying something about me sending him a message, and I said, oh, did you get my text? That type of thing. And he immediately got upset because of the fact that, he said message and I said text, and he took it that I was correcting him, which I wasn't correcting him this morning, but I have to say, a lot of times, because I'm so interested in the correct spellings of things and the correct definitions and all that stuff, that I will correct him. And it's very annoying to him, to say the least. And I'm sure it would be. But at the same token, it's frustrating for me too, to always need to spell things for him and all that stuff. And especially, like, what'll happen is I'll spell a word for him, or I will tell him how to pronounce a word, and the very next time he won't pronounce it correctly. It'll be pronounced the way that he had pronounced it before. So, and the specific thing that we're talking about here, which is funny, is the fact that we go to Panera Bread. Every 3 weeks, we go on our shopping trip, and we go to the lunch, I don't know if they call it fast food, but it's a little restaurant called Panera Bread that a lot of people on my channel know about this place. But anyway, he wants to always pronounce it Pandera bread. And it always gets to me, because every time he says that, I say, no, it's Panera bread. And he says to me, well, you knew what I was talking about. And I said, I know, but I wanted you to be able to pronounce it correctly. So anyway, we go round and round about it like that. But where the tolerance comes in is, he started to say, well, about my lack of math skills, which, I'm not really good at, I'm good at just normal, regular math, but I'm not a numbers person. I don't remember numbers very well. And so, he always has to help me with numbers and our finances and things like that. Well, he had brought that up, but what I had said to him was, well, once you correct me, and like, say, for example, I used the example, if I told you that, 5 plus 3 was 9, and you corrected me, and you said, no, it's 5 plus 3 is 8, I would remember it for the next time. I really would, and he agreed that I would. However, when I correct him on a pronunciation of a word, he will invariably say it the same way incorrectly again. But and so he started comparing his lack of being able to say the words correctly to my lack of math skills. But I told him, no, it's not the same. But however, what is the same is that my total lack of directions and being wired to find my way around. And so we both agreed that, his way, his intolerance of me not being able to find my way around, and my intolerance of him of saying words incorrectly, we kind of both recognize that we have an issue there. And but we figured it out, and we told each other that we need to be more patient and tolerant with each other in both of those regards. And so anyway, I after the conversation, I thought about I was going to do a video this morning, and I thought about maybe bringing that up and as a topic to talk about today, because I know that there is a lot of intolerance with people that are different from each other and that think differently and all that. And I was just wondering what your viewpoint of that is. And I know that I try my very best to be tolerant of other people, and I always find different people very interesting that that are different from me. But I guess it's the thing about being married, and I've been married since 1973. And so, of course, we're going to have our little differences along the way. But anyway, what is your view on that? Are you really patient with people that may not have your same skill set, but, kind of goof up sometimes? And do you correct people, or do you just let them either say the wrong word or, whatever the deal is? Because from now on, I'm just going to let my husband say the wrong word. Because, I'll probably know what he's talking about, and I know that it bothers him. So, but anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. But I didn't completely forget about my little Anthony Michael, who is right here, and I think he looks just so adorable in this little outfit. And it's still very, very cold here. It's been in the 30s and low 40s, and so this is a perfect little outfit for him to wear. And hope you enjoyed my discussion and seeing him get dressed up in his dinosaur outfit. Today's Monday. It's the beginning of a new week. And so I hope you all have a wonderful week. And hope to see you again soon. And until we meet again, bye-bye.